Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at Lego Legacy. So this is a game that just kind of came out of soft launch, probably in the last week or two. It's been out in soft launch in a few countries, and there were ways to get a hold of the game a while back. So there was a time where I played this for a couple months and kind of enjoyed it. I'm a big Galaxy of Heroes fan, so this video is kind of for Galaxy of Heroes players who are kind of curious about it. Maybe other players who've also played collectors, maybe start the Marvel game, or any of the other ones that are out there. So. It is very, very similar to Galaxy Heroes, though, in terms of the game loop and the collection mechanisms and things like that. So I'm kind of gearing it toward that, but I think anybody who watches the video will probably learn a little bit about the game, and there's probably some new things I don't know about. So let's take a look at what's going on. So let's start with our heroes, right? So, like I said, I played the game for a few months. I was working sort of on the pirate, I guess, set of characters. I don't think those were the strongest in the game, but there was kind of a challenge you could get. I believe gold was really hard to come by at the time, so I was thinking, hey, I would really like to get some gold. I'm sure things have changed since then, but that was the initial, thinking of it. So as you can see, most of the characters within the game are kind of in the world of the older Lego sets. If you're older like I am, then you probably recognize some of these older ones as the Spaceman guy, Spaceman Reed. I think he was actually in the Lego movie, right? So that's sort of where these sets come from. What's exciting to me, and I don't know if they will ever really get, can't talk, if they can ever get there, is to maybe get some things like the Lego Batman series. What about Lego Star Wars? What about Lego Harry Potter? I mean, you could have feasibly a Lego Darth Vader versus a Lego Voldemort match, maybe one day. That'd be pretty cool. But right now, we're kind of sticking with the basic sets, and they're kind of moving from there. So this is what they've worked on for release. If you drill into an actual character, so again, very much like Galaxy of Heroes, the animations are all really cool. Each character has kind of its own little animation. Looks really, really nice. The game looks fantastic. You can see the reflections on them. I mean, it looks like a Lego character brought to life, just like the movies. Really cool there. You can see that they all have skills. This is very similar to most hero collectors and different powers. They also have gear, so this is a little bit different. They break it apart different than some games, but you can see you need all these parts to finish this piece, and then, hey, I need that part, so I'm going to go find gear, and then you kind of get a list of all the various places you can go pick up the gear at. So very, very, very much in the vein of a typical hero collector. Star Up is also very similar to Galaxy of Heroes, where you'll go out, you'll find tiles, and then you'll farm them up. So we'll go through some of those in a little bit, but I'm just kind of showing you at a high level what the heroes are kind of like. So from there, we'll go back to the main screen. And so from there, we've got challenges. Again, these are like the daily challenges in most games. Galaxy of Heroes has a different switching set every day. And so once you go into these, you can see I have a coin challenge today. Let's not do a hard one so we don't have to spend too much time on this, but just give you a kind of a look at what the battle looks like. So again, this is your character selection screen. Now, this is one thing different than some games, and they have these idea of sets. So at the time, they gave bonuses based on various things within the game, and you can match up characters with them. So you can see I've got 4 sets. I think they've added some new ones since the last time I played, but these are collected independently of the characters, but the characters kind of get put with the set. And so it's kind of like a main character, I guess, or a theme for the actual characters. We'll stick with this one just because I figured why not. And let's just jump into some gameplay and show you what it looks like. So again, super cool animations. Everything comes in real slick. They got like kind of little entry things. Everything pops up, and then you way off to battle. So again, I think the game itself looks fantastic. The game loop seems solid. They have got autoplay. They've got different speed levels, so they've already kind of addressed some of the things. The other games kind of skimp on it first. Like a lot of games, they don't want to put in the fast play. I want to put this on auto when I talk. A lot of them don't want to put in the speeded up play. They kind of wait, but then they always end up doing it. So why not just put it in to begin with, or speed up your game? Because players, they don't want to sit through this stuff all the time. So again, there's a quick battle. There's a little celebration scene at the end, and then you'll see what loot we kind of pulled from that. So 15,000 coins. So again, early on in the game, coins were really hard to come by. I think I read something recently where they're trying to address that, make sure more coins are in the system to make sure you can level up your characters as you kind of collect them. So again, you've got different challenges. You got a coin challenge, here's a gear challenge, here's a free training. I believe these are just battles to test things with. This is something Galaxy Heroes could really use. They just kind of put random sets of opponents in there, and you can test different teams, and it doesn't really cost you anything. That's kind of a neat thing. Like if you're building a team, you want to try it out. It's a nice little feature to have. And again, those change out every day. So those are your daily challenges. We got your shop where you're going to get every day. You're going to get new things. I should have a freebie here. Yep, I got a freebie, which is cookies bag. Let's open that up. There's a little opening animation for you. You slice your finger across it, and let's see what we got. Cool. So we got a tile, right? Typically, that's what you get. Usually, get a character tile of some sort. It's kind of a daily thing. So over 30 days is 30 tiles, though. It adds up. All right, so you got a little coin and a little extra gear piece there. We also have this new one here, which I don't remember being there before, so let's check out what this guy's got. Wow, that's very cool. Okay. Those were not in the game before. I don't know if those are less frequent or what, but that's pretty nice. Let's take a look and see what it says here. Guarantees 2 rewards, at least one of each type. Very cool. So anyways, they've got the other type store things. They've got gems, which are sort of the game's main currency. They have an event store. So these are all things you collect through the game through various currencies. So I haven't done many of the events, so I don't have a lot of that currency. This is just a regular coin store, so you can buy items here just for coins. The mashup store. You can see, again, these are all just things you pick up from the various modes and the various currencies in the game. Here's your arena store and then your master store, which I'm not familiar with this currency either. So anyways, that's a new one. Very cool. All right. From there, we've got campaigns. So we've got 2 different campaigns. So they're kind of light and dark, kind of the match the Galaxy of Heroes world is Explorer and Builder. That's their 2 kind of sides. So they've got a kind of they've got missions on both sides. Or campaigns rather on both sides, and they've got a mixed campaign. So again, this is sort of what you work through to where you get to the place where you want to be able to farm up various characters. So I've already unlocked these. So they've got these lower, you can see in the bottom here, 8 energy things, and then a more expensive 16. So that's sort of what they call hard, and you can see that in the description toward the top there. And then you've got your other one, which are just kind of regular. So typically what you'll do is you'll come in here and say, I'm farming this particular person. The blue one, I believe, is like an auto battle, and then they added a thing where you can just do max loot the second time you go through it. So I picked up 3 shards of that particular character. I believe that's locked now, so for 450 crystals or whatever they call those, I think they call them maybe pips, maybe wrong. Probably get some Lego people mad. Sorry, Lego people. You can unlock that and then re-roll that one again. So that's sort of your day-to-day. You're also going to want to work through these, obviously. So I'm on stage 4 here. I'm on this particular one. I'm sure that's just where I left off at. All right, so that's the campaigns. The sets, these are kind of where they show off the various sets in the game. You can tap on them and then learn more about them. They've got a little trivia about them, what set they were actually part of. That's kind of cool, right? It actually ties it to a real-world Lego set, which is kind of neat. As you get different unlocks too, it gives you more detail. So kind of just a cool little thing. And then, like I said, these all have various bonuses and effects within your character. So, as I mentioned, I was working on my pirate set as a way to get those gold bonuses. You can see on this one, the Sea Dogs passive. It gives bonuses to pirates, so it's kind of really easy to tie them together. It's not, a pirate ship obviously is probably going to work well with pirates. It's not a big surprise there. But, as they add new sets, they'll continue to add new things. Here's some other ones they kind of have in there. I have not unlocked these. Some of these are also new since I've played. The Guarded In, I think, was one that came early in the game. So again, there's that, and then we can actually look at the bonuses. So in this case, it's going to give defense up and attack up. It's not specific to a specific faction. So again, these are just kind of the things you collect outside of the main characters themselves, but they're actually a part of the game. All right. So events, these are something that come around, kind of like the Galaxy of Hero events. They have special characters, or they have different, bonus rewards, things like that. I've not done these in quite a while. It looks like I may be able to enter this one, so let's just jump in and take a look. So yeah, another great thing, they've got little cutscenes in this. They've got discussion, characters talking back and forth with each other. There's a whole thing that goes with it. Again, I can't get over how great the game itself looks. It really, really looks solid. It looks like Legos come to life, like I said, and that's just, what else could you ask for if you're a Lego fan? So I think this will actually do really well with Lego folks. And I think people who like the collector, type of games and like to kind of grind out new things, I think it's just a natural mix. And as they continue to add new characters, hopefully we'll be able to get some of those exclusive IPs. And how cool would it be to have like a Death Star set that went with a bunch of Empire characters? It'd be pretty cool. Now I'd imagine Galaxy of Heroes will probably fight that. EA probably wouldn't like it unless they're making a few bucks off of it. Hey, look, I unlocked it. So this is actually pretty cool. So I got enough tiles to unlock this thing. So when you do that, you can actually build the set. And so it's pretty neat because it actually acts just like building. Well, it's not just like building it, but you get to kind of drag your finger along. So I'm swiping my finger to the right, and as I do that, it's actually building the set. So this is actually pretty cool. It's not really building Legos, but it's kind of cool to see the set built. I don't know if they followed the specific directions. I'm guessing they probably do. And there's the Lego box that goes with it. Cool stuff, right? I mean, it's really cool that they put that much thought and effort into it. It's just kind of a cool deal all around. All right, so let's hop out of there. So that's events, right? And again, those are new things. So it looks like that maybe that set was part of that event. It's typical of the Galaxy of Heroes type events where maybe you have a special character, a new character unlock, and that's how they kind of do that. The next area is the arena, and so again, Galaxy of Heroes has its arena. Most kind of collector games has its arena. This is the same type of thing here, so you can kind of go through, see what characters are there. You can do a refresh and try to find characters that might be better or worse for you to fight. Pretty straightforward. I have no idea what the meta is for this game right now. I haven't played again in a couple months, so I'm assuming these teams are probably pretty old. But yeah, you can bring in your characters, and you can bring in any faction in any set of bricks you want, though. So that's the arena, right? It's pretty straightforward. Match up with various people, fight it out, and that's that. Finally, they do have a guilds area. This was an area of the game that was being built up when I was playing it. You couldn't, for instance, like a guild leader couldn't kick someone out of the guild. That was kind of a pain. But now they've updated that, so I believe that's something that they've actually got taken into it, so you can actually manage your guilds a little bit better. And that is that. So they also have your daily quests, and we did some of those as we kind of walk through. So you can see you collect things here. If you do all your daily quests, you get this character at the top, Blackbeard maybe? Gosh, I'm gonna make the Lego people so mad. Sorry, Lego people. Sorry. But anyways, they also have achievements, so there's various pickups for that. You can see this wizard guy as part of the reward for that, and then they got daily login rewards. Again, very very typical of your hero collector kind of game. Those are all very very I guess part of it. Anyways, so there we go. Let's hop into an arena while we talk this out. So again, I can highly recommend the game if you have kids who are into Lego. And you don't want to spend a lot of money. There's plenty to do in the game without spending anything on it. If you're a big collector fan, big type of RPG fan that likes Lego, again, can't recommend it enough. I think it looks super super great. It probably looks better than what I'm recording, just because the transfer from my phone into a stream is probably not the best. But anyways, super super good game. It's made by Gameloft. It's on Android, iOS. I believe they've also got a PC desktop client. I'm on a Macintosh. They don't have a client for that, I don't believe. I'll put some links in the description down below so you guys can check it out. But again, can't recommend it enough. If you get a chance to check it out, Lego Legacy, it's super cool, well worth the time. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please give me a like and and please subscribe. See how new I am to this? I can't even say that in a phrase. Please subscribe and like, just like all the other YouTubers. I'm working on it, but I'm trying to build up a channel. I want to bring kind of cool new games. I like the RPG kind of area of gaming and those types of videos, so I look to make more of these. If you have a video or a game you're more interested in, please let me know and I'll be happy to make it. But again, thanks for watching, and hope you have a good rest of the day.